We always knew that the Company of the Ring would face the difficult decision of what road to take. We simply did not know how soon.
Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Frodo. Well, we have come into a little session play here at Parthgalan where we will see what the Company of the Ring are up to. Well, Frodo, the choice is upon us at last. In Rivendell, you were appointed the bearer of the great burden, and this company has escorted you through the wilderness, beneath the mountains, and along the great river. All of us have done so in friendship, and with an understanding of the errand's great need. But now the path splits. Boromir has said from the beginning that his road leads to Minas Tirith and the war against the shadow that must surely be coming. But the way is not the way to the fire, and it is to the fire that your burden must be carried. What is the fate of this company? Do you go with Boromir cities to Minas Tirith, or do we cross the river and make for the land of shadow? What should we do? Does no one wish to speak? Well, Frodo, you are the bearer, and you must choose your own way. What is your decision? You need time to decide. I understand. It is no easy decision. None of these have been easy decisions. If only Gandalf were here. I have tried to play his part as best I can, but I am not he, and the ways of wisdom are shut to me. I am sorry I cannot help you with this decision, but it's yours to make, and I do not want to sway your mind one way or the other. You shall have 1 hour, Frodo, and we will leave you alone to decide. We will stay here, and you may walk as you will, but do not stray out of call. There are orcs about. So let us head along, away from the company, so we can decide what to do. Now I wonder what Elrond will tell me under these circumstances. The ring you bear is the One, the ruling ring sought by Sauron above all else. The evil he could work with it would be uncurable. It must be destroyed. There are those who would use the ring and not destroy it. The temptation to use the ring, even for good, is overwhelming. That is its power and its danger. The road to the fire is dangerous, but it is the only choice we can risk. Alright, that is one piece of advice I could give. Now, what about other possibilities? Is there any other advice that I would get? How about Galadriel? What would she say under this circumstance? Some rings there are that Sauron never touched, and they were not used for evil. They were used for growth and prosperity, and much beauty has been wrought with them. The 3 elven rings belong to this worthwhile group. Yes. If you fail in your quest, Frodo Baggins, the workings of the 3 will be laid bare before Sauron, and he will control all. But if you should succeed, even then there will be little happiness for the elves. We will diminish, and all that was wrought with the 3 shall fade. No choice is free from sadness for my people, Frodo. But Galadriel of Lorien would have happen what should happen, even should it mean that all her good works in Middle-earth disappear and are forgotten. Yes, goodbye, Frodo. That's right. The thought of losing all of this is terrible, and much would be lost. But if we do not destroy the One Ring, even more would be lost, and the results even more terrible. But now, what other pieces of advice would someone give me? Now, what would Gandalf, Mithrandir say? Few know you the inner strength of hobbits as I do, Frodo Baggins. Many, even among the wise, would think this task too much for you. But I have seen the bravery of a Baggins when put to the test, and I know you will do what you must. Ah, yes, there is sadness in my difficult road, on any difficult road. You must prepare for more if you are to face what must lie ahead. Your friends are dear to you, but you must be prepared for this truth, Frodo Baggins. Some of them may not return from this quest. If that is why you delay, the quest is already lost. You must decide, Frodo. All right. And what will Bilbo say under these circumstances? He's a Baggins. Oh, Frodo, my lad, what have we gotten ourselves into? Trouble and bother. Something has to be done, Frodo. All these important people with their endless meetings and councils weighing important matters when all it needs is the application of some good hobbit sense. You at least need to go to Mordor, Frodo. As long as you have the ring, it is your burden to bear as it was mine. Merry, Pippin, and Sam, they would be fine. The others would watch for them. If you bear the ring away, it is your task to do so. Our friends will be in less danger. Yes, that's a good point. It will not be easy, Frodo, my boy, but it would be for the best. As long as our friends accompany you, their lives are in danger. You don't want that. Best to go alone to Mordor. Aragorn and Boromir are strong men, and they will take care of your friends. Gimli and Legolas will watch out for them as well. Sam will not understand, but in time he may forgive you. What did Elrond say in Rivendell? That it was perilous to study the arts of the enemy as Saruman did? That must be because they can corrupt even the purest of hearts, no matter its intention at the outset. Hold on. Someone approaches. Boromir. It doesn't look like just thoughts of Boromir. Frodo, there you are. I was worried about you. I know you said you wanted to be alone, Frodo, but you are simply too important to go wandering around. If Aragorn is correct in his guess, it means the orcs have already crossed the river. They could be in the woods even now. Well, yes. May I stay and speak now that I have found you? All right. And back up on the camp, everything is endless arguments about where we should go. But you and I could decide it much easier. With two, it need not be a tumult of voices. Yeah? Yes, you hear the wisdom of it. I'm glad, Frodo. I had feared that you would not wish to speak to me, but it lightens my heart to know that you respect the wisdom of Gondor. For Gondor is where the greatest strength of men can be found, and it is where the Dark Lord's gaze is most drawn. Yeah? If you were to come to Minas Tirith with me, we could protect you. What do you say, Frodo? Uh, what, no? Why do you resist the course of wisdom? These elves and wizards speak only of hiding and sneaking, and they would have us destroy the very thing we need to defeat Sauron. Why do you listen to them, and not to me? It is my people who will pay the price for the failure of this foolhardy errand. My people will pay, not yours, hiding far away in some hidden dell where the enemy will never find them, if he even thinks to look. But he looks at Gondor, yes he does, and he will kill its people, and they will look to me and ask why I was not able to protect them. And I will say I had this chance, and I let it slip away. I know it's a heavy burden for you, Frodo. You are so small and weak, and what if the ring came to a man, a strong man of Gondor? Yes, perhaps you could lend me the ring. Let me use it to save my people, and then I will... Yeah, give it back! Yes! I don't think so. What? How can you say that? You have the very thing we need to defeat the Dark Lord, but you refuse to use it. You run knowingly to your death, and you bring with you the only hope we ever had of surviving this war. The ring should be mine. Yes, give it to me. Give it to me, you foolish halfling. You have no right to it. If you will not give it to me, I will take it. Yes, I will take it by force. Uh-oh. Whoops. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. What? Where'd you go? Cursed halfling! Okay, yeah, let's get away from here. Away, away. Oh boy, where are we going? Away from Boromir, that's for sure. Yeah, how about this way? See what we can find. Oh boy, it looks so strange in this here. But if we take it off now, Boromir will see. Don't want that. We need to get away from everyone. That's what we have to do. Get away from everyone. As far as we can. Now, where am I? I'm lost. This way? Just getting further away? Let's get high as possible. Ah, here's someplace higher. Run, Frodo! Up the steps! Okay, I guess that's an idea. Up as far as I can get. Maybe I'll find an answer up here. Boromir may not be able to see Frodo, but other things might. Ooh, what other things? Yes, but Boromir is the one I have to worry about right now. I must get away. Far away. Frodo, you don't know your danger. What danger? Yes, I know my danger. Boromir's after me. Great danger. Let's come up here. Up to the top. up to the very, very top. I'm on hen. Oh! Ow! What's going on? Ooh. Away! I gotta hide! I must hide! Something's searching for me. Can he see me?
Take it off, fool! Take it off! Take off the ring!
Oh yeah, maybe I could do that. Whew! Well, off the ring. That's good. What do I do now? What would Mithrandir say? The terror of your recent experience is still with you. There are many great dangers facing Middle-earth, Frodo, and your ring is responsible, even indirectly, for all of them. The orcs of the Misty Mountains stir, and Lorien is threatened with fire. The horsemen of Rohan fight back the wolves of Isengard. Corsairs put to the sea from Harad, and endless armies march from the east. The mountain of fire is aflame, and the Dark Lord's forces are in motion. There are men who stand against him, like Boromir, son of the Steward of Gondor, and your companion. He and the men like him will fight for as long as they are able. But when all is finished, it seems to me they are simply men, and for how long can men stand against such evil? No, Frodo, I fear that when all is reckoned, it will come down to one hobbit after all, and the strength he himself can bring to bear. Perhaps this is always the way it was meant to be. You know what to do, Frodo. You know what to do.